So this is an old video that you're going to watch. I started filming in November 2023 and it took me a year to post. So these are all archived clips. You know, some of my thoughts might have changed, some might stay the same, but I'd like to post them because it's part of the journey and it's important to me, and they matter to me, and it shows the journey and shows different thoughts I was going through compared to now, I guess. But yeah, enjoy the video. Peace. Interesting thing yesterday is we actually have a Chinese book, I think that's what you call it, I don't fully know, almost predicting what year you're gonna have. You know, year of the dragon next year. This year was the year of the rabbit, I'm a rabbit. Next year, yeah, dragon. And it rates your year. This year, 3 stars out of 5. Pretty decent year. I've had a good year. I like to say I've had a very good year, if I'm honest. Especially with growing when we were starting this. But anyway, next year, 2 stars. But it got me thinking. Every time we do it every year, we look at the book every year. And I don't know if it's the perspective I have, but I don't feel like I have an awful year. A 2 stars out of 5. I definitely wouldn't say I have a 2 star. Like, I've definitely not had a 3 out of 5 year this year. It's definitely been higher. And I just wonder if not the best to listen to that, because it's your perspective, I guess. Like, why is it a bad year? You know, do you not learn as much or what? Because I always think, no matter what circumstance you're actually in, whether it's a good one, you're having a fucking great time, it's a 5-star year. But if you have a bad year, there's a lot of learning that's going to happen in that year. A lot of experiences you're going to have that you can learn for. And it's good, as long as you're learning the right way. You know, you take the positives from it. You don't create mechanisms, defense mechanisms that ruin who you actually are. So yeah, if I'm honest, I don't fully pay attention to the stars, but then again, the stars are kind of necessary to make me think like that. Yeah, but it's interesting because what it said in the book is I'm gonna start a new adventure. I think it basically said new creative thing, which, I mean, I've jumped the gun a bit early because the New Year's in February, I think, for the Chinese New Year. Jumped the gun a bit, but what a coincidence, eh, that I've started this and the Chinese book has said, you know, I'm going to get onto something new. Makes me feel good about it all. But yeah, started commenting about that. Also, I did want to comment on Heartbreak. I've got a friend who's, I think for a while, has been going through it, if I'm honest. Yeah, not in the best place mindset wise when it comes to heartbreak for him. He's not feeling good. I can tell there's hate there, you know, and it's not so bad having the hate, it's how much you destroy with that hate, whether you're destroying yourself or you're destroying the world. So I do hope he comes through it, but There's hatred for himself, which I've gone through that. I've gone through a period of my life where I had a lot of hatred for myself. I still thought I was great, but I had a lot of hatred of, you know, not being good enough and stuff like that. Just high expectations, really, high standards, which again isn't too bad as long as, you know, you don't keep that all the time. That's what'll kill you. But I'd prefer to have it that way and learn to not be so harsh on myself than not be so harsh on myself and then need to be hard on myself. You know, I don't want to be lazy. But yeah, got me thinking about the heartbreak, because I've never had a heartbreak. You know, my period of my life that I'm in right now is I'm completely in love. So we're sort of in opposite stages of life in terms of that. Oh God, yeah, tired one if I'm honest. Could be a tough day because I'm tired, but we'll get through it. Yeah, opposites. We're opposites in terms of love. But I'm sort of telling him, it's a period in your life, you know, and sometimes it's necessary for these things to happen to shift your perspective, to change who you're being in a certain way for the good. I always look at it for the good. Sometimes it's tough to, you know, to tell someone who's struggling that the struggle is necessary, because it's the last thing you actually want to hear. But it is necessary to feel heartbroken, in my opinion, for your next love. To be ready for that next love. Because you're going to appreciate it a bit more. Some people don't appreciate love. And it's not their fault that they don't appreciate love, it's just what it is. But yeah, it's hard to tell someone that, but that is the truth. You know, it's necessary what's happening. You know, maybe you wasn't ready for love. We all want love, but you got to find it in different ways. And you can, you know, the typical saying of you got to love yourself, you do, but you've got to be ready for love as well. That's a big thing, because you've got to work on love as well. And if you're not ready to work on love, you know, it's not going to be as good. That's my 2 cents about that anyway, because I'm at work and I've got to ring the gate. So, peace.